So this is a 2-inch sodium iodide scintillator. This is a time scaler from Ludlum. And I've got a spectrometry software so you can read the cesium peak. So we'll have a home food lab pretty soon. Yeah. You can check internal contamination and everything with this guy. Yeah. But I was in the supermarket with it. It was on my belt today, and I was in the supermarket, and I was a little bit self-conscious to use it. Like, why should I be self-conscious to check my food? 8 samples in the past week that I've tested. I've just started testing food. I checked the shiitake from Tochigi the day before yesterday and found 1,010 becquerels per kilogram cesium-137 in the market that distributes to my kids' school. Until after the car goes by or it's okay. I just entered into the train station. I put in my earbuds and I started Modern Lovers. And just on the first note, boom, the floor fell out from under me. I looked around and in front of me the tunnel was just doing this. We live on the 7th floor, so the building is still shaking. I mean, just every, like, maybe 2 minutes.
It was like garbage house.
It was like a garbage house.
Because the TV was upside down, the chair was like this.
Yeah.
And the next day,
it just started.
We get gas mask and
Well, wait, you remember what happened first? We were pretty much living normally on the 13th, not wearing masks yet, watching the weather carefully, watching the TV carefully, watching the situation develop. But then when number 3 went off and they announced on NHK, Shiroi Kemuri ga, like the white smoke is coming from Daiichi nuclear power plant, next to a video with black mushroom cloud full of fire. We grabbed the boys, we got on the bicycles, and we rode to the DIY store and bought radiation filter dust masks. We started taping the windows shut, put plastic bags over every ventilator fan hole, and used duct tape to tape all of the windows shut. We closed the front door, put a towel under the door to between the hallway and the living room. This became our safe zone.
Daddy とマミーです。今は用意して、そしてそれがマミーが書いたんです。
This is 50 grams of used to be white mushrooms. not so fresh anymore. This is 1,010 becquerels per kilogram. It's really high and dangerous. It's not something you should eat. You can see some cesium-134 activity too, actually, here. Can you see radiation right now?
No.
Okay, well, is it here? Is it around you?
No.
Not in our house, not so much, but is it somewhere here?
Yes.
Where?
And outside.
Outside? Is it in food?
No.
It's not in food?
Yeah. Why? It's in food!
It's not in our food. Is it in some food?
Yes.
Well, how do you know it's in food if you can't see it?
Because check it.
What do you check it with?
Scale and a Geiger counter and a Cinderella.
But if I don't use those things, do I know?
No.
Why not?
Because you don't know how high it is. Because if you don't check it, you don't know.
Do you know Mommy and Daddy care a lot about you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know already.
You knew already, huh? Do you think you're safe?
Yeah. Thank you. いつもありがとう。ハッピーカノカノポケット。
Some of the food is contaminated beyond a reasonable, acceptable level. Some of the food is not. Which food can only be told in testing all of the food, which is impossible because you destroy the food in the testing process. So what you have to do is make distribution cuts for your own family according to where it comes from. But Japan's distribution is based on entire prefectures. They don't usually tell you. Sometimes they do, but usually they don't. They don't tell you which area of the prefecture it comes from. So that means Fukushima equals X. Fukushima won't be served on the table at all. So the Fukushima farmers in western Fukushima who grow food that has not been contaminated any worse than what's grown in central Tokyo will suffer needlessly if we tell people to just be smart and be good consumers. Those people are going to jump in front of trains because they go bankrupt and they lose their fucking house. And it's not fair and it's not right. The only right thing to do here is to cut the contaminated product from the market and reimburse those people who suffered because they were victims of a chemical contamination. If we do not do that, we are being morally abhorrent.
This is beautiful.
Can't see Mount Fuji, huh? Only a little, huh?
Huh? Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's over there, right?
Beautiful, beautiful fire.
Are you gonna miss your view when you move to America?
Yeah.
There's pretty sunsets there too, right?
Tokyo is very beautiful
Yeah, it is.
and cloudy.
Yeah, it is.